Zach Sang and the gang.
Zach Sang and the gang hanging out right now in the studio. Back, TyDi. Hello.
Hi, TyDi. Hey, how you doing?
Dude, you're back. You got a new album out. Tell me about it.
It's not out yet. September 30th.
Okay,
Yay,
coming.
almost.
It's coming.
Coming very close.
Okay, so tell me about it. You released last time you were here. You did an EP, right?
Yep. Yeah, I had a last time I was here. I think my single "Stay" had just
Yes.
come out. Yep.
Great song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new album's took me 3 years to write. So I was writing it while I saw you last time.
Wow.
20 tracks, and I wrote 300 songs to get to the final 20.
Dang.
300 songs.
That's why it took 3 years. Yeah.
So did you write the whole thing on your own, or did you work with people?
Every track has a vocalist or a collab, and it's written a lot like a band would. There's bands like the Ready
cool.
Set.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I was just gonna say, who are the people featured on it? I want to know everything.
The Ready Set, who just headlined Warped Tour.
Love the Ready Set.
Chris Caraba from Dashboard Confessional.
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
Curly. There's 20 tracks. There's
That's so
lots of
fun.
artists, but like
Cool.
a lot of the people on there are people that would not usually work with EDM. Which
Right.
makes it
I
fun.
love that. That's my favorite part of E EDM.
So okay, so they're having a part. They have a hand in writing this as well, right? Or they just doing the vocals?
Absolutely. I think with most of the tracks on the album, I was in the room with the guys, writing hands-on, kind of the way a band would do it, as opposed to just making a beat and sending it and having them cut a vocal.
connection.
Exactly.
It was more like I wanted this album to be actual songwriting. I wanted it to be a little more timeless
That's
and
really cool.
disposable. Thank you.
That's all. I mean, you
No,
are
yeah.
super freaking talented, and
Thank you.
And I blew up your spot in a good way. Obviously, the last time you were here. I mean, so much has happened. You moved from Australia to Los Angeles.
Yep.
How's that?
It's
How do you
good.
like it?
Yeah. I'm living in LA now, so it's different. I'm adjusting, loving it though.
Let's be real. You're barely in Los Angeles, and you live there.
I know. When I saw you last, I was living in Australia and touring America and going back on the 14-hour flight after the tour. So it's a huge help to now only just fly back to LA.
Yeah. How many days a year do you tour?
It's about 150 shows. So the days in between, a lot of them, I'm not sure. Like half the year, I'm away.
Wow.
Yeah.
And, right. You still travel with one person?
Yes, just me.
Just you.
Yay.
Yeah. Just flying
It's
solo.
easier that way.
Yeah.
Just a party of one.
Yeah, that's right.
So you were telling me you were in Bloomington, Illinois, which we're on a station there, Hot Hits 100.7. What do you do like when you're just there alone? Because I literally just got back from Indiana like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Literally 2 hours ago, and there's not much to do there, and I was with people.
You probably like that though.
Yeah, no,
or no?
I do like company on tour because it is very it does get lonely. But I usually try to find if the hotel's got a hot tub or
just chill.
if I'm by the beach, I'll go there. Just find what I can. Some cities there is literally like you said, nothing to do.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably be on my computer writing music.
That's not bad though.
No, it's not a bad option.
Just yeah.
So how's Los Angeles life? It looks like you have a girlfriend.
Oh, you're always
Hubba
digging in deep
hubba.
there.
Well, I mean, I see on Instagram. I don't have to do much digging.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're really public about your relationship.
Is she your
really?
girl? What,
I don't know.
Kelly Cuoco's sister?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Can't complain.
Come on.
She has a name. Her name's Bree.
Bree.
Yeah.
Bree.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I just forgot her name.
Okay.
So how
Right.
did you guys meet?
So Kaylee's husband Ryan is a tennis player and he's a big fan of dance music.
Cool.
So he hit me up on Instagram and said, "I really love your music. Do you want to come hang out?" And invited me to go see one of the filmings of Big Bang Theory.
Sweet.
So I was
Cool,
just
man.
hanging there with Kaylee and Ryan, and then Bree is a singer-songwriter. And
Yeah, she's so talented. She was on The Voice.
yeah, she was. And
She's incredibly talented.
yeah, she's really good, and we wrote a track for the new album. She's on one of
She's
the
on
songs.
it?
Yeah, she's
Whoop,
on a song
whoop,
called
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Untraceable. And so that some stuff happened there. So.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
Isn't that the cool part about being in LA, right? So, like, if someone's a fan of your music, they can literally hit you up and you can hang out right there and then. And you connect with so many people just being
Absolutely.
there.
Like, that's the whole reason why not the whole reason. Part of it was like shortening the flighting time, but a big part of being in LA is being surrounded by creative people, you never know who you're going to run into, and being able to find these amazing musicians and get them in the studio in a day is just something like you can't do from Australia.
Sure.
And it's so much easier to collaborate with people. You're running into people everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I talk to a lot of my friends, and that's how collaborations happen. Like,
Yep.
Like just for example, Ariana and Big Sean. I mean, and even Iggy. That wasn't fabricated by a record label. That was just, hey, we met here. Why don't we do a song together? We dig each other, and that's how it goes. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love it.
So
Yay.
what's up next? I mean, you have an album out now. I mean, how far in advance do you plan?
So the album drops on September 30th, and I'll be touring like crazy off this album. It's like the biggest project I've ever done. It's hopefully going to be like for me, it's my best work,
Yeah.
and it's a 20-song album, so it's a lot of tracks.
It's a lot.
So
Yeah, it really is.
yeah, so I'll be doing so much touring. I'm already doing 3 shows every week and just constant touring, and still songwriting because I'm writing for other things. I did some work for like Transformers cartoons, and
that's cool.
kind of
That's
breaking into
amazing.
doing stuff for film, hopefully.
Ooh,
So
cool.
yeah.
That's sweet. You've always been really interested in it. I remember we talked about it last time.
Yeah, I love composing. I did study music theory back when I was in university. So
That's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
How hard is it to have a relationship? The fact that you're doing like 150 shows a year.
you need people that are understanding, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
She go with? Is she gonna come with?
This is you guys are always digging into personal info here.
I
No, but
mean,
you-
just curious. I mean, we're just chatting.
No, but,
We're just chatting.
you needed someone to come with you on tour. Now you have
I-
someone.
give you some smooches.
Absolutely, but sometimes people need space too.
Exactly.
No, I'm being silly.
Preach to the
No,
choir.
Don't
I know it?
no, she's come to some of my shows, and
Cool.
it's awesome. But I mean, she's doing her acting and stuff as well. So
Very cool.
And singer songwriting.
That's crazy. I mean, you've come so far. I mean, since the EP, this is a huge release for you. So I gotta congratulate you.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
you're working with our friends over at Robbins, right?
Yeah,
Still?
yeah. I licensed "Stay" to Robbins, which is the track you
Cool.
guys played.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way, for that.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
That's awesome.
And I met up with the Robbins team just the other day, and such great people. It's really
Yeah.
cool to have a bunch of staff there they're all so passionate about music,
Yeah.
and they've been working wonders for the record.
Very cool.
And I think Sony just took it for Canada. Which is
Sweet.
good. So it's
Bad.
Do you
yeah,
have a new single yet? Have you picked a single from the album?
no, I was gonna do that whole single, like drop a few singles, but I like the idea that people have, they get the album and they look forward to it. Like these days with dance music, it's very disposable.
Mm-hmm.
Like songs last, a month and then they're gone. Whereas I want people to really just cherish this album.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
I have got 2 on SoundCloud that you can hear, but they're not like released as such. You have to, if you pre-order the album, you can
Yeah.
get the 2 tracks straight away.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
But yeah.
So
That's a
okay.
good idea. I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a different way to approach it because usually people release a single and then they're ready for an
Well, yeah,
album.
it's kind of nice to hear that,
Yeah.
like people are going to go out and buy a whole album because very rarely are people pushing like a whole work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
really nice.
I miss that about like
Me
my
too.
favorite bands. Everyone. When you have like your favorite band, and you just get so pumped for when they drop your
yeah,
album.
and you love every song on that album.
and
you
they
know?
they sometimes make you wait 2 years for the next one. And
That's how it's supposed to be.
I'd love to see that happen more in dance
Cool.
music.
That's
Well, it's a
really
good way
cool.
to, you're starting it off, so that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Dude, you are killing it. I mean, how crazy is it that you can literally go anywhere and you can do a show? You can sell at a club. You can go to Japan and sell at a club. You can go to China, like all this
I actually
stuff.
haven't been to Japan yet.
No.
I want to go.
Wait,
to
you
Japan.
went to China?
I did. I've gone all over China. So many places in Asia. Like
Yeah.
hundreds,
Yeah.
hundreds of places.
but not Japan.
Oh,
No,
you gotta go to Japan. I've never been there, but I want to hear
I
good
know.
things.
I heard it's everyone says it's amazing. Like the cultural difference is just a smash. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
You gotta go. Where
Yeah.
have you, besides Japan, where else have you not been?
Where have I not been?
What's your favorite place that you've been?
I haven't been to Egypt,
Oh,
and that's somewhere I want to see the pyramids. So
That's
would be,
really
That
cool.
would be very cool.
And how cool is that you get to see the world, you get paid to see the world,
Yeah.
you have no expenses out of your pocket to see the world, and
Yeah.
like you're lucky, dude.
It is pretty, like, it blows my mind. It's pretty crazy that I get to travel for a job like that.
Yeah.
And, sometimes I dash in and out of a city in one night. I don't get to even see the place.
Yeah.
But if I go somewhere, like if I went to Japan for a few shows, I would make sure that I get
oh my
5
God! How
days.
could you not?
Yeah, I'd have to
Yeah.
soak in the culture.
Oh
and
yeah.
Yeah.
experience it.
Have you done a show in Dubai?
Yes, a while ago I did.
Oh, that's
That
a
was
cool
cool.
place.
And that building, the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, the biggest,
Khal-
the tallest
Khali-
buil-
that
the
it?
Burj Khalifa or
Bridge
something.
something.
Yeah, Khalifa, you're right.
The big tower.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. I think
It's
I think it's
crazy.
got to have like its own hospital in there and everything.
Whoa.
Because it has so many people that fit in the one building.
It's scary.
Yeah,
That's
I want
great.
to live at the top of it. That'd be pretty cool.
That's
I,
next.
I have a place back in Australia still that I call TyDi Tower. It's on my apartment there is on level 57. I had a studio and
Whoa.
everything. Yeah.
Cool.
And I would wake up some mornings in the clouds. Not kidding
That
you.
is awesome.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's pretty cool. I woke up and like the blinds I'd open the blinds and the cloud level was
Oh my God!
underneath
You're
my
literally
room.
in heaven. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's how you know you've made it, kind of.
Yeah, you get
Right?
a high level apartment.
Yeah. You totally judge success by how high you live.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The higher an apartment you go, the more successful
It's either
you are.
what floor you're on or how big your house is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
either one.
Yeah, or the artist on your album.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah. No, how often do you go back to Australia?
Probably twice a year. I just did a tour there for the album, which is it sounds weird to be touring before the album's out.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like creating that buzz
Well, yeah,
around it.
I also feel
Yeah.
like dance music is always different. Like DJs are always different. You guys can really essentially tour
Yeah.
all year round.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, the cool thing is I can play the tracks from the album at my shows,
Right.
and the only way people are going to hear them is if they come to the gigs. So
Yeah.
it's kind of giving the most hardcore fans the first
Yeah.
taste of it before people
I
hear
love
it.
that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's really awesome, dude. Thank you so much for stopping
Yeah.
by. And
Thank you.
I gotta ask before you go. I mean, album super personal. I'm guessing because you wrote it.
Seems to be.
Yeah, most of the album, if not all, has something to do with parts of like experiences in my life. Like
Yeah.
across 3 years, there's so many things that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's stuff about about my evil ex-girlfriend. there's stuff about the times I was just having a great party and getting
Yeah.
wasted, and so yeah. And some songs are fictional. Like it just depends on the concept and the writers I work with, and yeah.
Very cool. I
Very
mean,
nice.
like 200 songs, crazy. Like that's insane.
No, 20 songs.
Wait, no, but you had two.
Yeah, but you
said
said, yeah,
200
yeah.
I
to,
wrote,
to
actually
get
wrote
down to
300.
300.
So it doesn't mean I didn't finish all of them. And, like I would have started over the course of the 3 years. Would have started 300 projects.
Yeah.
And got like either scrapped them or kept them in like a folder that could potentially
Yeah,
make the
yeah.
album.
Yeah.
And then it just morphed into the final 20. And
Well,
that,
yeah, it's good to have more stuff to work with than less. you know?
absolutely.
How-
It means I could do like a B-side album.
Of
too.
course,
yeah.
Like
How
yeah.
hard was it to narrow it down to 20?
Oh, it was shocking. Like it was, especially just like the discussions within my team. Like we all had different favorites, and
Yeah.
Right.
it was a hard process. It's kind of like killing a little bit of your soul every time you cut a track away. But even 20 sounds like too many. But the thing is, I don't feel like there's any fillers on this album. It's not like I've written
That's
4
good.
singles and
Yeah.
then
No,
tried to
no,
fill it
yeah.
out with
Which
you know,
people do all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
absolutely.
and a lot of dance people do that, and it's a lot of DJs do that. And it's kind of like, yeah,
Yeah.
just have a whole album that you can spin and like not think about it, and
Yeah,
I like that.
every track on the album for me, I hope it's something that people will like, relate with and love.
Very cool, man. You have a
Yeah.
lot going on. It's incredible to see. Seriously, the best
Yeah.
of luck.
Thank you so much. I
It's
really
awesome.
appreciate it.
And now the album, September 30th, available on iTunes, obviously.
Yep, and it's called Redefined.
Pick it up. TyDi.
Loves.
Cool.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
Wicked. Thank you.